Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about part number 2 in hydrology, water requirement of crops. So in this unit we are going to study about the water requirement of crops, the different terms which are included. So this is from the unit number 2. First definition is about the crop period. So crop period means that the time period that elapses between from instant of sowing to its instant of harvesting is called as a crop period. Please remember that the time period between instant of sowing to the instant of harvesting is a crop period. Then next one is what is meant by the base period. Okay, so the base period is basically known as base period is the first water application given to the crop to the last water application before harvesting is called as a base period. Okay, first water application means at the time of the sowing land is to be prepared, and for that land the water application is to be needed. So the first watering given to the crop to the last watering before harvesting is called as a base period. That means that crop period is slightly more than that of the base period, because crop period is the instant of sowing to the instant of harvesting is called as a crop period. Then base period, which is generally expressed in B in number of days. B in number of days the base period is expressed. Then next point is that what is meant by the gross command area. Okay, so the gross command area means the total area lying between the drainage boundary which can be commanded or irrigated by canal system or water course is known as a gross command area. Okay, so see, if we consider that this is the one gross command area, and in this gross command area GCA, in short form we call it as a GCA. So in this gross command area all the part is to be irrigated. Okay, but at some part here is one road, here is some pond. Okay, so in this area we cannot cultivate any crop. So this is called at unculturable command area, UCA. So it is called as unculturable command area, and this is called as CCA. CCA means culturable command area. So that this unculturable command area which include that unfertile barren land like local pond, villages, then roads or graveyards, etc. Okay, then next one is CCA, culturable command area. In this culturable command area, this is one definition and this one is the another definition. That culturable cultivable area and culturable uncultivable command area. Okay, so culturable cultivable area means that the area on which the crop is grown at a particular time or a crop season is called as culturable cultivable area, and culturable uncultivable area means the area on which no crop is grown a particular time or a crop season. So that this culturable command area and unculturable command area which is equal to that gross command area GCA is equal to CCA, means culturable command area plus unculturable command area. Okay, so gross command area is equal to CCA plus UCA. If you want to calculate CCA, then it is equal to GCA minus UCA. Okay, so this is the definition of gross command area. Then next part is the intensity of irrigation. Suppose this is the one land, and in this land some part of the water, some part is to be irrigated and water is applied at the some part. So the percentage of CCA that is cultivated in a particular season is known as the intensity of irrigation. Then next one is the core depth and core period. Okay, Core depth and core period means that first one is the core watering. That the first water application given to the crop is called as a core watering, and the depth at which the core watering is done is known as the core depth. Okay, so the core watering and core depth which is related to the each other. First water application given to the crop is a core watering, and at which depth the watering is given is known as the core depth. Next one is that the portion of the base period in which the core watering is needed is called as the core period. That base period B, which expressed in number of days at which the core watering is done, means the first watering is done, is at that part it is called as a core period. Next one is the crop ratio. Okay, so the crop ratio means that the area to be irrigated in Rabi season divided by the area to be irrigated in Kharif season is known as the crop ratio. Okay, the crop ratio is that area to be irrigated in Rabi season to the area to be irrigated in the Kharif season is known as the crop ratio. So these are the different terms. The next one is outlet factor. Okay, that the duty of the canal is known as the outlet factor. Next one is the time factor. So time factor means it is the ratio of number of days the canal has actually run to the number of days of irrigation period. Okay, means if we consider that if take any crop like sugarcane or wheat or jawar, and it required the irrigation period is 12, means for 12 days it required irrigation, but in actual canal water which is run for 5 days only. That's why we have to divide that 5 divided by 12, means the canal which actually supply the water and divided by the irrigation period is the time factor. So it also include the night irrigation system also. The next one is the capacity factor. So capacity factor, it is also the ratio of mean supply discharge to the full supply discharge of the canal. Mean supply divided by the full supply is called as a capacity factor. Full supply of canal. Next definition is the delta. Okay, so each crop required certain amount of water for its growth, but it required some quantity of water for its growth, and it generally varies from 5 to 10 centimeter depending upon the type of the crop, and it required water at a fixed interval of time throughout the period of its growth. So it is called as a delta. That the total depth of water, which measure in centimeter, required by a crop to come to maturity stage is called as a delta. Okay, the total depth of water which required by a crop to come to its maturity stage is called as a delta, and this delta which measure in centimeter or meter. The next one is duty. So duty is the most important term that which state that the relationship between volume of water and the area of crop is matured. Okay, and the volume of water means which measure in meter cube per second. Then next one is that 1 cubic meter per second is the water which run continuously for B days, means base period, that mature 200 hectare. The duty of that line which is defined as 200 hectare per cubic to the base period B, means the unit of that duty is equal to hectare per cubic. Cubic means 1 meter cube per second, and this 1 hectare is equal to 1 hectare is equal to 10 raised to 4 meters square. So this duty is defined as the area irrigated per cubic of discharge for base period B, and it is expressed as D is equal to A upon Q. D is equal to A upon Q, or if we take that Q here, then Q is equal to A by D. This discharge is equal to area divided by duty. Okay, so this is called as a duty. The next one is, if we consider that this is the main canal, and from that main canal the water is distributed here, then here is the head of distributary. If here is the head of distributary, from here water is distributed, here is the water course, then from that water course water is to be supplied, and water is to be supplied to that particular field here, and here is one factor, and it is called as duty or outlet factor of that field. Outlet factor of that field. So it is called as the duty of water. So if we consider the example of that duty, duty is equal to area divided by discharge. So we can calculate by using the term D is equal to A by Q. The next one is that, if we see the example last figure, that the head of main canal is known as gross quantity, then head of the branch canal is known as the lateral quantity, then the outlet of the canal is known as the outlet factor, and the head of the land to be irrigated is known as the net quantity. So these are the different terms in the duty. The head of main canal is known as gross quantity. Head of the main canal is known as the gross quantity. Then next one is the branch canal. Here is a water course, and if we consider it is as a branch canal, the head of the branch canal is termed as a lateral quantity, and the outlet of a canal is called as the outlet factor. And the head of the land is to be irrigated is known as the net quantity. So if we see here that this is the main river, then this one is the main canal. Is the canal head regulator, means we can also close and open this wall as per our needed. This is the branch canal, and this is the outlet factor, means the duty at the field. Okay, so this is the duty or outlet factor. This is about the duty, how to calculate the duty, how to calculate the delta, then how to calculate the base period B, then how to calculate the crop ratio, then crop period. So these are the different terms in the water requirement of crops. So this is the relationship between the duty and delta and the base period. If we consider that base period B, which expressed in days, 1 cubic of water is to be supplied, means 1 meter cube per second. Then volume of water which is applied is equal to V is equal to 1 into 60 into 16 to 24 into B. Then by calculation it comes out to be 86400. Then next one is that volume divided by area, means 86400 B, this B here, and 1 hectare means 10 raised to 4 meter square D. So it comes out to be 8.64 B by D in meter. So by definition of total depth of water delta is equal to 8.64 B by D in meter and 864 B divided by D in centimeter. So this is the relationship between the duty, delta and the base period. So thank you.